Good day everyone. We are done with chapter 8 and now we are going to discuss chapter 9, statistical inference of two samples. So first, I am Prince Henrich Alyabado Gamata. So I am a 20 years old civil engineering student. So now, what is statistical inference? So statistical inference is the process of using data analysis to infer properties of an underlying distribution of probability. Inferential statistical analysis infers properties of a population. For example, by testing hypotheses and deriving estimates, it is assumed that the observed dataset is sampled from a larger population. So here we have assumptions. And x sub 11, x sub 12 to x sub n is a random sample from population 1. So here is a random sample for population 2. The two populations represented by x sub 1 and x sub 2 are independent and both populations are normal. So hypothesis test for a difference in means and variances known. We have null hypothesis, and test statistic. We have the formula of and also the alternative hypothesis and rejection criterion. So example, a product developer is interested in reducing the drying time of a primer paint. Two formulations of the paint are tested. Formulation 1 is the standard chemistry and formulation 2 has a new drying ingredients that should reduce the drying time. From experience, it's known that the standard deviation of drying time is 8 minutes, and this inherent variability should be unaffected by the addition of the new ingredient. 10 specimens are painted with formulation 1 and other 10 specimens are painted with formulation 2. The 20 specimens are painted in random order. The two sample average drying times are x sub 1 is equals to 121 minutes and x sub 2 is equals to 112 minutes respectively. So what conclusions can the product developer draw about the effectiveness of the new ingredient using significance level 0.05? So solution, we apply the 8-step procedure. Step 1, the quantity of interest is the difference in mean drying times. So u sub 1 less u sub 2 and delta sub 0 is equal to 0. And also the step 2 and the null hypothesis. In step 3, the alternative hypothesis, we want to reject null hypothesis if the new ingredient reduces mean drying time. So step 4, we have the significance level 0.05 and the test statistic, which is our step 5 with the formula. So we are going to input those in our formula and we are going to reject null hypothesis. And in this step 7, the computation, since x sub 1 is equals to 121 minutes and x sub 2 is equals to 112 minutes, the test statistic is 2.52. So here, our step 8 conclusion, since z sub 0 is equals to 2.52 greater than 1.645, we reject null hypothesis. And significance level 0.05 level, and conclude that adding the new ingredient to the paint significantly reduces the drying time. Alternatively, we can find the p-value for this test as p-value is equals to 1 less phi 2 times 2.52 is equals to 0.0059. Therefore, null hypothesis u sub 1 is equals to u sub 2 would be rejected at any significance level greater than or equal to 0.0059. So that's all. Thank you everyone and God bless.